Compound inequalities. Today we're going to take a look at conjunctions. Compound inequality is two connected inequalities. There's two types. You can have a conjunction or a disjunction. Today's topic will be conjunctions. We'll take a look at disjunctions in another video. When you think about conjunctions, think about where it comes from. Conjunction comes from the word, or similar to the word, conjoin. Think of like conjoined twins. They are joined in the middle. Conjunctions are two inequalities that are connected with the word and. For instance, 3y minus 1 is greater than 5, and 3y minus 1, the same inequality, same expression, is less than 11. Conjunctions can be written as a single inequality. 5 is less than 3y minus 1. I took the first inequality up above, and I switched it around and wrote 5 on the other side. The arrow points at the 5, so it remains that way. And 3y minus 1 is less than 11. So you can take the first inequality and connect it with the second inequality. For the same expression, might as well combine it. The key is here, a standard notation that the smallest number, 5, is on the left and the largest number, 11, is on the right. The arrows point at the smaller values, so they're pointing to the left in this case, and that allows your expression to fit perfectly in the middle. If you had opposite pointing arrows, that would be more of a disjunction situation, and that'll be again on a later video. So let's try it here. Write each inequality as a single inequality, so we're just looking to join them. So we have 4w plus 7 is greater than negative 10, and the same expression, 4w plus 7 is less than 2. Our standard format we want to do is the smallest value goes on the left, the largest value on the right. The expression fits right in the middle. So smallest value of negative 10 on the left, the larger value of negative 2 goes on the right, and the common expression 4w plus 7 goes in the middle. Last thing we got to do is put our inequality arrows. Now it's pointing the wrong way. Remember, it points at negative 10, so we'll make it point at negative 10. And our first was done. Let's take a look at the second. And don't mind the problem numbers, those are to fit examples that we're doing in class. Negative 8r plus 2 is less than or equal to 16. And negative 8r plus 2 is greater than negative 3. Follow the same convention we just did to fill them in. Now that you've taken the time to try the problem, you see the solution is negative 3 is less than or equal to negative 8r plus 2, less than or equal to 16. So this entire lesson covered an introduction of conjunctions, what they are, what they look like. We've tried combining two inequalities to form conjunctions, and you'll find that all conjunctions combine in the same way as long as you follow these basic rules. Smallest value goes on the left, and the larger value goes on the right, with the common expression in the middle. The hardest part of all of this is to make sure that your inequality arrows point the same way. Greater than or equal to negative 3 in this case. However, whenever we write negative 3 on the left, the arrow still needs to point the same direction, at the negative 3. As long as you can remember that small little trick, you should be able to combine any inequalities that are set for conjunctions.